Hi, my name is Gurvin. I'm a fundamental analyst for Trade Malaysia. Today I'm going to focus on the gold trend based on fundamental analysis and also technical analysis. Moving forward, as we could see the unemployment claims in US currently, it is being forecasted at 250,000 compared to 193,000 previously. We are looking to see what would the unemployment data says. Looking forward for the previous data that we have, most of it, the unemployment claims has been lower. We will see today what would be the result. Secondly, moving forward is that we can see that the metal markets has actually raised up really high, and this is because due to the weak manufacturing data in US. Thirdly, as we know, India is the second importer of gold. In this month, they are having a festival. What we would see is that there is likely a demand in the gold that we are looking forward to see. Fourthly, as we can see, OPEC has tried its best in order to reduce 2 million per barrel in a day in order to increase the demand of oil. The trend that we are looking at is bullish. The fundamental range that we are looking at is between 1700 to 1800. Moving forward with our technical analysis, as you can see in investing.com, at the daily, you will see that there are 3 support points and there are 3 resistance points for the Fibonacci. What I would do is that we would check together. As I can see here, for the support 1 is 1704.01, for the support 2 is 1697.42, and the third support point is 1686.74. This is the support point that we're looking at. And for the resistance point, we have 1725.37, 1731.96, 1742.64. These are the support point and these are the resistance point that we are looking at the daily time frame. If let's say we would like to have more confirmation, we have to see what our technical indicators are basically saying so that we will know whether we are going to use the support or the resistance. As we can see at the summary here and also at our technical indicators, it is indicating a strong buy, which means that we will have to look at our support point in order to place a buy. However, we would like to have more confirmation where we can always check with our higher time frames. As we are able to see here, we can go to the weekly, we can see a strong sell, and at the same time we can look at our monthly, we can also see a strong sell. Thus, if let's say we want to go for our entry, we would like to have another indicator which could support this. So, I will actually go. So, what I will do is that I will be using another indicator which is linear regression in order for me to see the trend at the daily chart. As I could see that my linear regression here is basically showing a downtrend. Yeah, and I can also confirm this with my weekly as well as my monthly. As I can see for my weekly, it is basically being sideways, and for 1 month I can see that it's actually rising up. Thus, I do not have very much the direction of the today's trend for the technical. However, as I know for my fundamental is actually increasing, which is bullish. However, if looking forward for my daily downtrend, it is still supporting the downtrend. So what I would do is that I will check towards the Bollinger Band strategy tester as well as the RSI strategy tester in order to see the percent profitable. As I am able to see at the daily chart, I am able to see that my percent profitable is about 66.21, and whereas if I go for my higher time frames, which is the 1 week, I could see that my percent profitable is about 65%, which is sideways and slightly going to downtrend. And if I can see that my 1 month is being at 40%. As I can see, for a percent profitable, it's very important that it needs to be above 50%. If let's say it's being 50%, above 50%, which means that we are able to go with the entry. So as I can see over here, one time frame doesn't support the percent profitable for the trend. And what I would do is that I can check for another one more strategy tester, which would be the Bollinger Band, which would be the relative strength index. As I can see, the relative strength index, it is actually giving me the percent profitable about 74.47%. And if I check for the weekly, I would get around 60%. And if I check for the 1 month, I will get about 100%. Okay, there's a slight contradiction regarding on this, where we go with the RSI and also we go with the Bollinger Band. However, as we can see that if let's say we go with the RSI, it is more supporting towards the daily, and let's say we go with the Bollinger Band, it is more supporting towards the percent profitable, which would be the 100%. Yeah. So likely, as we see, our daily is actually showing a strong buy. However, our two other time frames, higher time frames, were basically showing more to a strong sell. And as we can see, using our strategy tester, one of our strategy tester has a percent profitable of 100%, which is for the Bollinger Band strategy tester. And for us, whereas for the RSI strategy tester, it is for the daily, which would be about 60, which would be above 50%, yeah, for the daily. As we could see, there is more percent profitable, which is supporting for the daily, yeah, which the trend is lower. Thus, we would find a sell. So what we could do is that we can go and wait for the resistance points in order for us to place our sell. And our take profit would basically be between our pivot points. And our pivot point that we have is basically at, and the pivot point that basically we have is basically at 1714.60, which would also be your take profit area. For any further information, kindly contact me. Have a great day.